Hey, this is Kina Knisley, and this is Coffee with Kina. But today I'm drinking water. I've had enough coffee today. Anyway, so today I have Marian Fong, and she is going to share about LegalShield with us.
Yes.
I don't even know what that is. So, what is LegalShield?
Morning sun is shining. It's a brand new day.
Okay, I'm gonna have to bring you back a bit, a little back in terms of the origination of LegalShield. And it was established in the 70s, in the early 70s, by a man named Harlan Stonecipher. And he got blamed for an accident that he didn't cause by a rich lady.
Oh,
Right.
Rich
He
ladies are the
had to
worst.
spend so much to defend himself.
yeah.
And he said, okay, there's dental insurance, there's life insurance. Why isn't there legal insurance?
Oh.
So that's what this is, legal insurance.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like what this does, it levels the playing field because regular people are not really able to, a lawyer is so expensive. And it is. If you get a junior associate, it's $150 an hour, maybe $200 a billable hour to the senior principal attorney, which might be $700 an hour. So this for a low monthly fee, $29.95 per month, and there's levels. But anyway, what I'm saying is at $29.95 a month, you can have access to legal advice, legal counsel. Yeah.
And you just pay the monthly fee.
Yes.
Wow.
And the list kind of goes on because there is a legal forms library, which is kind of unique to each state in terms of the legal forms, but it's all 50 states, by the way. Oh, because Hawaii handles Alaska, and that was the last holdout state was Alaska. So Hawaii handles Alaska. And yeah, I'm a fan because I'm kind of a Joan of Arc, myself. And so I feel like, how can we just not be bullied and manipulated? Because when I first heard of LegalShield, I'm over here like, okay, you know what? I'm not a criminal. No, thank you. I don't need it.
Yeah, that's how I get it. I hope I never need a lawyer.
But it's not just that. Because my classic example is my son, who he was under the age of 26. So he was covered under me. And he was working he's going to be a busser at a restaurant. And he was at his training shifts. So he bought the shoes, he bought everything to be trained because that was a required uniform. And he misread the next shift on his on the kind of like the bulletin because there was two guys with his same name. And so he missed his shift. And I told him, okay, you handled that badly because you just never went back. Like, that's terrible. He goes, Mom, I knew I wasn't going to like it anyway. So I just never returned because he's saying he wanted his last paycheck. And when he called for it, they said, oh, you know what? You never really worked here, so you don't deserve a paycheck. You don't get one. He told me that. I said, what? Call LegalShield. So he did. And in Hawaii, it's Burbar and Jones is the LegalShield firm on 1100 Alakea Street right there in downtown. They occupy the whole of I think 20 or 21st floor. I apologize. I don't remember. But what I'm saying is, so he did, and they wrote a demand letter on his behalf. And a lot of times, when you get a letter from a law firm with their letterhead,
it's intimidating.
Yeah, their spine stiffened, and they gave him $124.
So yeah,
So that was who's going to pay $200 a billable hour to get $124? That's what they were banking on.
Yeah.
So I just love it because I don't want anybody to be manipulated, bullied, or just, they're not going to chase after it. But just the access. But that's not all. That's not all. I'm sorry. I'm saying kind of like a coined phrase, but really you get contract reading up to 14 pages.
Wow.
And say if you
So they would read our Hawaii state purchase contract.
yes.
Not that you can change anything in
So
it, but
sometimes, and even through your professional
Yeah.
advice, if the document is 20 pages, the first one is just heretofores and standard, but you can tell your client, focus on these pages
Yeah.
and submit that. 14 pages are a benefit.
now how often? Like, can you submit 14 pages to be read?
Oh gosh, check me if I'm wrong, but one a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But even the advice is also one a month, I want to say. Terms and disclaimers to follow.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, by and large, I have been a member for I want to say 10, 11 years now, is because I'm a fan,
Yeah. So what about like LLC docs and trusts and stuff like that? Will they do that kind of thing?
Yes.
So if you need to set up a trust because you own a property, they can put it in a trust. That you can do that through LegalShield.
Yes, because here we are in 2025, and just as of January, they kind of modified it to 3 levels. The third level, you can get a trust for a flat $250 as a premium member.
Oh, yeah. That's cheaper because I think we paid $1,400-1,500 for a trust.
And the average maybe $2,000 to $5,000, depending on the complexity, right?
Yeah.
Or how many houses in the trust and all that, deeds and stuff. So it's been a wonderful journey. The Joan of Arc in me likes to represent it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, yes, because on the Supreme Court steps, right, with the pillars, it'll say, justice for all, or equal justice under the law. But that's only if you have money.
Yes.
This does level the playing field.
Yeah.
So I'm thrilled about being able to represent them.
Now, will they help you with litigation? And if it gets to that level, because I know a lot of contracts, you have to do mediation, arbitration before you do litigation. So will they help you with those 3 steps?
Yes, there is a representation benefit. And it's buildable. So, and there's more details when your members want to contact me, because it kind of does have levels to it. And by the way, all that I said is also available for just you as a person. But then there's a business supplement. So if you're self-employed, you're an entrepreneur, you can have this for your entity.
Wow.
Plus, what do you call that when somebody didn't pay you on your payables? Collection.
Oh, they'll do
There's
debt
a collections benefit on the supplement or the small business one.
Wow.
So there's different aspects. So there's for businesses, there's individual.
Will they do evictions?
And yes.
Oh, that's huge.
I remember seeing that in the Legal Forms Library.
Yeah.
On the Legal Forms Library, what you can do is like when I did it, because I did an independent contractor template that I filled out. At first, it's like, why are you asking me this? Oh my gosh, just give me the form. I just want the template, But you fill it out, and then it populate it and give it to you. Oh, so that you can go, okay, wait, that's not what I thought it meant. So you go in again and you can modify it.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of neat like that.
Yeah.
But it's all Hawaii state or your state that you're in, specific language.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, so if you want more information about LegalShield to save some money on some of those legal costs, because it can get expensive, because I have had to hire an attorney once because some yahoo decided to sue me, $60,000 to be represented through mediation. We didn't make it to arbitration. He gave up and I won. So
nice.
Anyway, so yes.
Can I share one more last
Please.
So my daughter, right, I want her to maybe take over my business someday. And she got caught with her friends for like public trespassing. Something weird. Like it was this vacant lot adjacent to a park, and they decided to go there, and then the cops got called. And it was a mess.
They're being kids. Yes.
Yeah, and I told her, okay, if you're going to take over my business, there's a question that says, have you ever been accused or prosecuted or something like that? And then now you have to say yes if this goes through. So let's fight it, right? So you know what we ended up doing? Oh, thank you. This is good. If something that you want done legally is not a benefit of the plan, everything else is 25% off.
Oh,
So
you
when
get
I
a 25% discount.
Yeah. So when I
love
called,
sales.
I said, hey, explained it. And they go, okay, you're going to have to go 25% off to one of our affiliates that we work with. And it was so amazing. This guy represented us 3 times.
Wow.
The first time the cop didn't come, 2 and 3 times. And after 3 times, they dismiss it totally because he just either chose not to come or was too busy. So it did get erased. I mean, that was good. But you know,
still,
they don't
it's nice
expect
to
you
know
to
they-
fight it.
Yeah, they don't. They
Their
don't.
3 or 4 other friends paid like a $50 fine, and they're all, I think they were all 18 or over 18, 19, 20. So they have it on their record. I mean, you can see it's just a very minor infraction.
Yeah, but still.
Because of what I do and potentially want her to do, an infraction is no bueno.
Yeah.
So we did pursue it, and we had to march in there, you know.
I love that.
And I paid the money, but I'm thrilled of what. I'm not going to use it all the time, but I pay.
But it's nice to know you
Exactly,
have
just
the
the
protection.
access. The access is the value.
So, no. All right, if you'd like more information about LegalShield, I can totally connect you with Marian. And this is just a great option. So, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Ms. Kina. I enjoyed it. You were right. This is fun.
Super easy. So this is Kina Nicely with Coffee with Kina. See you.
And a splash of cream. Coffee